Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Chairperson ka National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, Priyang Kanun go, henegasngi ulay kando Tnat bapher banyak Kren Halor ka Jingiada ki Khynnah. Haba Kren shakila patay kubor hagasngi sajan ka arpo atarik jali harja apusau, hadin baladap ka Jingialang, Kanun go ula pensyai Halor ka hok bagi Khynnah ki diban yo hakapuli puthi. Ulay thuru bagi don hadu saw hajar ngut ki Khynnah ki baduna hagi dekhot met hagajala, hakaba laispa handru pusau ngut ki de ki badan ya uknyang jingpang HIV. Shushu ula ongru ba khandai pusau persen kishnong ki deki badan yaki self-help groups balarai ban penlong yaki ke jingpen sngutu yaki niki group Halor ke Jingiada yaki Khynnah. Ukanun gu ula ongru baki pulit ki de ban pet benya namar ke jingjalai ke jingdi yaki dawai ki badan jingma yaki Khynnah. Ula ajing mutru baki pulit kentai ki de ban longru kum ki pulit ki bapet yaka baha kamyat ki Khynnah. Hakawai kaliang ula ongru ba yaki jing ujor ki bahap hopo ke Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act arajar khatar de ban shim da ki ying bishar ki bakham kerpang. Habakran Halor ki Khynnah ki bala sya pengat hakaan ula ong baki dan laingut ki Khynnah balabu yaki syaki ying bakerpang nak bentaban ai ke jing seneng yaki bar ula kenturu baki tu ki bapet yaki tu ki jaka ki de ban long jan bat kini ki Khynnah.
Working towards welfare of children, towards protecting their rights, and we are holding review meetings. We try to hold these meetings of state authorities in every 3 years. This year, today, we hold a meeting with 15-16 state departments of Meghalaya. We discussed various issues pertaining to the protection of children's rights and welfare of children in the state. We discussed at length. We shared information between the departments and established convergence over the issues such as disabled children. We have a data set of education department of disabled children. They have total about 4,000 disabled children in the state. We have some information from Department of Disability also. We asked them to converge the data, reconcile the data, get a survey done of all disabled children in the state. If they are lacking of their certificates or their pensions, expedite the process to provide them with all their entitlements, because we have received some information from Rashtriya Bal Swasthya Karyakram, which is being run by State Health Department here in the state. They are also going to screen the children on 4Ds, disability, deficiencies, delays and diseases. They also provided a set of data of screened children with disabilities and diseases. So we asked them also to hold a consultative meeting with all the line departments and get a examination done of all children by medical board. Whoever is entitled for a certificate or any other benefit should provide this. We asked State Department to appoint chairperson and members in our counterpart, the State Commission for Protection of Child Rights. They assured us that they have soon start the process of appointment of chairperson and member. We asked about data of child protection committees in villages. So the concerned department has provided us data that 94% villagers are covered by self-help groups. We discussed at length, and at the end we decided with the department we will hold some orientation program for the master trainers of these SHGs about protection of rights of children. To a conclusion that we will hold orientation meetings and workshops as well as consultative programs with the autonomous councils So in this financial year, we will hold the workshops with all 3 autonomous councils about the issues pertaining to the rights of children. We also came across the issue of IEC material about POCSO and Juvenile Justice Act, and we assured the State Department that we will provide funds to get translated and dubbed the video IEC material prepared by NFDC for Ncpcr to disseminate in the state of Meghalaya. We came across the information that about 731 pharmacy shops are selling Schedule H and Schedule X drugs which contain psychotropic substance in the state of Meghalaya. Out of these, 587 pharmacy shops have installed CCTV cameras in their shops. So we requested the Department of Police and CID to keep a vigilance on these pharmacy shops so they cannot sell these Schedule X drugs to any child without proper prescription. We also came across the data from School Education Department about madrasas. We raised an alarm before the department that madrasas exist in your state. Get them checked, get all the children enrolled in the school, especially Commission itself. Even I myself observed in a visit to Ampati district last month that there is a prevalence of madrasa, but the State Department was unaware of it. So we requested them to get checked and enroll the children into formal schooling so children can avail their fundamental right to education as per mandated by Article 21A of Constitution of India. We have requested the State Education Department and Tribal Welfare Department to increase the number of hostels so we can contain the number of out-of-school children in the state. We requested Department of Labor to provide with the compensation to all children who have been rescued from the situation of child labor. And I can say the alarming situation here in the state is children who are affected from HIV. We have received the information that about 364 children are infected with HIV positive. So we have requested Department of Women and Child to examine all of them if they are eligible to provide them sponsorship under Section 45 of GJ, so they can receive the monetary benefits. We have also requested them that the state is having 8,000 adult people with HIV positive. So we have requested them to examine these families. If they have any child and who is needy and eligible for the benefits of sponsorship, provide them with the sponsorship benefits. So, however, we have received information that 2,700 instances of action taken by the state under CODPA Act, which is really good. I have requested to the state police authorities to appoint female police officials in police stations to work as child welfare police officers. I raised the issue in the meeting that the Commission observed in some police stations where child abuse, especially abuse with girl children, is prevalent in the areas of those police stations. We have observed that adequate number of female police staff is not there. So provide them. We also requested them to equip child welfare committees with the training module, to train them with the training module developed by Ncpcr to prevent these type of incidents. Any such incident till now, kindly provide me information We will let me answer you first. We will definitely issue notice. If required, we will send a team for inquiry. If child is not getting benefit as per entitled under the POCSO and Juvenile Justice Act, we will look into it definitely. Kindly share the information of that case. And we asked state government with some suggestions to work on it, to discuss with community, to discuss with the council members, and to create awareness through self-help groups. Now, as I told earlier, we will work with the master trainers of these self-help groups. We will work with the autonomous councils to create awareness about the POCSO Act to prevent teenage pregnancy. Madrasas are institution for religious education. I have come across one incident where I spoke to a child in the state of Meghalaya who was returning from the madrasa. I asked him, what are you studying in madrasa? So he told me, we are just studying the religious education there. I asked him, what do you want to be after reaching adulthood? बड़े होकर क्या बनोगे? So he told me, we don't want to become any professional like doctor, advocate or engineer. We are preparing ourselves for the Akhirat. Akhirat means life after death. Akhirat means the world. They prepare themselves for the day of judgment. So it is an alarming situation. I have shown that video to the authorities. We will share it with you also. So this is the alarming situation. So we requested the state authorities to get a survey done of all these madrasas in your state and get the children enrolled in the formal schooling system, because as per the mandate of Article 21A of Constitution of India, every child has a right to get education and a formal school till the completion of age of 14 years, and every state government is duty bound to provide them with this right, which is right to education. So we think about the age under the POCSO Act. POCSO POCSO creates a very strict framework for protection of children, and the definition of child as per United Nations Convention of Rights of Children is 18 years. So we cannot recommend for lowering the age of consent. However, we came across some studies of UNICEF during the work of our monitoring. We raised some questions about that study, which was released by UNICEF, about their data sources and about their methodology of conducting research and releasing the report. After raising the issue with UNICEF, UNICEF has withdrawn that report. So there is no research data as of now available for advocating the lowering the age of children. The POCSO cases. It's a special law and designated a special court need to trial this case. Ma'am, kindly give us information of some instances. We will raise this issue with the concerned High Court. Under POCSO special court, ma'am.
Cannot go anywhere.
No. And we will raise this issue. Kindly provide us the information of that particular case. We will raise this issue with the concerned High Court also. No place in the world is free of child labor. There is a need to work to eliminate the situations of child labor. We don't have any specific data of trafficking. However, we rely on the data provided by NCRB, and we don't maintain such data. We maintain the data of complaints received by Commission.
How serious is the situation?
Entire Northeast and the other eastern states of the country are victims of trafficking. We consider it very seriously. Currently, we are organizing 100 workshops in bordering districts where we are sharing borders with Bangladesh or Myanmar or Nepal. We are working with the CAPFs there, we are working with the district child protection unit there. We are sensitizing them, providing them orientation about the situations in which trafficking occurred. As per the earlier reports of Ncpcr, this commission only raised this issue with the governments. However, as of now, I can say, due to the ban on mining imposed by pollution control authorities, the NGT and other authorities, as I heard here, I can say, thanks to those authorities who put a ban on mining, so we can say that it helped children, especially in case of child labor. We discussed it, and only 3 children right now in the state are languishing in observation home after completion of 3 years, and all 3 children are not in petty offences. It is not only in Meghalaya, in many parts of country. See, the observation homes are not jails. We cannot protect them with the guards or with the guns. We cannot put them behind the bars. These are homes. And if children are running away from these homes, we are regularly monitoring them, we are regularly giving them recommendations and suggestions to keep more child-friendly environment in the homes.